Greg Laurie, Unlocking True Motivation Through Faith and Reflection. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine you're standing at the precipice of a vast, uncharted wilderness. You've got a map in your hand, a compass to guide you, and a backpack filled with supplies. But what if you didn't have a clear path ahead? What if every step you take feels uncertain, every decision you make seems risky? That's where Greg Laurie comes in. He's like a beacon in that wilderness, illuminating paths with his unwavering faith and wisdom. In his latest book, Unlocking True Motivation Through Faith and Reflection, he guides us through the complexities of finding purpose and direction in our lives. Let me tell you this, it's not just about finding a way forward, but understanding how to forge a path that's true to who we are and what we believe. You might be wondering, why is motivation so elusive? Why do we feel stuck, even when we're surrounded by opportunities? It's often because we've lost sight of what truly motivates us. We may have set goals, but they're not aligned with our deepest desires or our core values. So, how do we find that alignment? Greg's approach is simple yet profound, by reflecting on our faith and our values. In his book, Greg shares a story about a man named John who was struggling to find meaning in his life. He had everything: a good job, a supportive family, and a comfortable home, but he felt empty inside. One day, he stumbled upon a quote from Martin Luther King Jr. "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." This quote resonated deeply with John, and it led him to reflect on his values and what truly mattered to him. John realized that his sense of purpose was tied to his faith. He began to read more about Jesus Christ and his teachings. As he delved deeper into Scripture, he found new perspectives on love, compassion, and service. These values became the foundation of his actions, guiding him towards a more fulfilling life. Now let's look at another example from Greg's book. There's a young woman named Sarah who felt lost in her career. She had been working hard for years, but she wasn't happy. Her boss seemed to have all the answers, but she couldn't shake off the feeling that something was missing. Greg encouraged Sarah to ask herself some tough questions. What does success mean to me? Who am I serving? What makes my work meaningful? Sarah took Greg's advice to heart and started to reflect on these questions. She realized that while she valued her job, she wanted to use her skills to make a difference in people's lives. She decided to pursue a career in social work, where she could help others. Within months, she felt a renewed sense of purpose and joy in her work. These stories illustrate the power of reflection and faith. When we take time to think about our values and beliefs, we can align our actions with our deepest desires. This alignment creates a sense of fulfillment and motivation that goes beyond external validation. But here's the kicker. It's not just about having the right mindset or values. It's about consistently practicing them. That's where Greg's practical advice comes in. He emphasizes the importance of daily reflection and journaling. By writing down our thoughts and feelings, we can gain clarity and insight. We can see patterns in our behavior and identify areas where we need to grow. One of the exercises Greg recommends is to write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. It might seem trivial, but doing this regularly can shift our focus from problems to blessings. Over time, it becomes easier to recognize the good in our lives and appreciate the journey. Another exercise is to write down 1 thing you want to improve each day. This could be anything from improving your communication skills to becoming more patient. Setting small, achievable goals helps build confidence and momentum. Greg argues that even small steps, when taken consistently, can lead to significant changes over time. As you dive into Greg Laurie's book, you'll discover many more exercises and strategies designed to unlock your true motivation. But remember, the most important part is the journey itself. The process of reflection and self-discovery is what matters. It's about embracing the unknown, trusting your instincts, and staying true to yourself. So what will you do today? Will you spend 5 minutes reflecting on your values? Will you write down 3 things you're grateful for? Or will you set a small goal for tomorrow? Whatever you choose, know that every step counts. Each moment spent in self-reflection brings you closer to finding that path that feels both true and purposeful. In closing, Greg Laurie's message is not just about finding motivation. It's about discovering it within ourselves. His book is a tool to help you uncover the wellspring of your own motivation, a source that can sustain you through the ups and downs of life. Embrace the journey, and remember that your true motivation lies in your heart, waiting to be discovered. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. Here's to unlocking true motivation through faith and reflection.